Hey, welcome back to another episode of Johnscryptotherapy. Today we're going to look at my price action, exactly what I drew out in my previous video. Everything came to fruition. I even give you guys a red zone not to trade and told you guys exactly key levels, what to watch out for, how to trade your setups, and look for your taking profit sections, okay? So we're going to be talking about all of that. We're going to be talking about future price action as well. A lot of my students and even other community members are messaging me with their profits and they're showing me how much OMI they're accumulating throughout this cycle. A lot of people are losing in crypto because it's going down, but people that are trading are making more money. Why? Because if you believe in this token, you need to stock up now. I am going to tell you my key level. I'm going to put a huge buy order. I do believe if it does go to this level, it's going to be one of our last chances to buy OMI token, and I think it's a good high probability trade, especially if you're buying it at a low discount. Do I recommend you guys to buy OMI token versus NFTs? I do, but remember, everything that I say is not financial advice. This is just my opinion and how I'm approaching this market. I do believe OMI token is going to be more valuable than the NFTs at this very moment because the OMI token is going to create us the volume that we need in order for us to see the NFTs explode as well. OMI is going to attract new members into the community. Why? Because they're seeing the pump in the token, they're seeing the volatile move, they're seeing an increase in volume, and then they're going to go to their NFT spot and buy all of these NFTs. Why? Because they believe in the project. The OMI token is going to be the most important thing, and I do believe a lot of things are happening for the project behind the scenes. So we're going to be talking about that as well. So now we're going to get into the section of how I traded this in my previous video. So watch this very carefully, guys. If you do want to pause this video and watch my previous video before this to get the idea of what I said is going to happen, you guys can understand the psychology of why I do the things I do. It's really about key market making and the psychology and the fundamentals of how to trade. So we had this symmetrical triangle. We're looking for a key breakout, okay? So we seen that the breakout did occur. We could have gotten to a nice position here, went all the way towards the top, and you're looking for your risk to reward. It did not complete above structure, and I did mention this as much as I can. This red box right here was a zone in the market where I said to everyone, I'm not looking to buy. I said I'm looking to buy above structure. That means if price did not break above structure, that's going to be this zone right here. If price did not break around 0.001688, and I did not see that retest confirmation candle, I'm not going to get into this beautiful buy, even though this buy was such a great trade. It did not happen. This was a red zone. Red zone means I know there's going to be a lot of wick rejections. I know there's going to be a lot of volatility, and I'm not going to get into that trade. And why did I not want to trade this sideways move? Because I knew at the end of the day, I need a break out above to be really strong in my bias, and I need a break below this structure to have a really strong bias to the downside. Of course, as you guys can see, what did price and structure do? Very obvious, and I did mention to you guys how to look for your selling opportunities and where to look exactly for those, okay? So right here, we did have a break above structure, a nice wick. A lot of my students did put in some buying orders exactly at this level. So roughly around 0.001655, a lot of my students put their buying orders and they sold right away. Reasons why: they did not know if it could break above structure. If it did, they would have kept on their positions, moved their stop loss, and let the trade run. But because that did not happen, they went and they sold off really quick. This was such a great move because they sold underneath structure, giving us confirmation that the price can absolutely go down. If we are looking at structure, this beautiful move to the downside really occurred. We did have a head and shoulders giving us confirmation that this was such a reversal move, okay guys? So the head and shoulders were within this pattern as well. This would have been the neckline right here, and as you guys can see, this was the left, this is the head, this is the right shoulder. Price just fell and exactly went towards our trend line that we drew from a bigger scaling picture. So as much as we wanted to, this could have been your first take profit, went back in, and then guess what? A lot of my students that missed the opportunity, what did? They waited for the retest of this trend line and got into another sell. This is such a crazy good move. A lot of people did not see this happening. I even drew out this red box saying, do not get faked out, do not buy. Do not buy until it breaks this level. For those that listen, you made a ton of profits. I know you did. For those that did not listen to me, you would have got faked out. And this is why I draw in this red box. This is a zone I did not want to trade. I wanted to break above structure. And if I got that breakout retest, this would have been my 3-to-1 or 2-to-1 trade. If I did not get that, what am I looking for? A break below structure to give me confirmation price is going to go back down. So this is my formation. This is how I trade. And I drew out these arrows as well, guys. So I did have an arrow right here saying that price can go all the way up. It could do a sideways action, but over time, if it does not break this, what is it going to do? This arrow was here and it was printed out the whole time, guys, and it was showing me it's going to go all the way back down to 0.001535. Exactly what did price do? Price went up towards that zone. I said it could be a huge fake out, beautiful fake out. On what did it do? Look at the arrow, guys. It went exactly to the T exactly to the T of where our location is, and it went towards the 0.001535. Beautiful trade, beautiful, beautiful trade. As much as people miss the opportunity to get into a nice sell here, what can you do? Very obvious, guys. You look for another sell. You look for another sell. And if you played this sell really well, you would have gotten into a lot of sideways move to the downside, made a tremendous amount. And a lot of people are still stuck here saying there's not a lot of volume. Guys, this is more than enough volume you need to trade the Ecomi token. I have a simple strategy that I use personally for volume, especially for breakouts, retest, confirmation. I have a 3-method entry strategy that has been proven, back tested, and everything like that. This is something that I teach. I love teaching this method because it's really profitable. A lot of my students are doing their 2 weeks review of trading demo accounts and showing me their profits. Some are taking real trades on their live account, and some have already doubled their account. So this has all been proven. More or less, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the future of where the Ecomi token is going, and I'm going to show you a key level that I'm going to put my buying orders to tell you if price goes here. This should be one of our final chances before we do get a nice run to the upside. This run could be a maybe 20% move, 30% move, but it is going to be a great move. And if it does go higher, that's awesome. We're going to do a trailing stop. We're going to let the stop loss follow the trade. I'm going to hedge as much profits as we can. Okay, so that's going to be another move right here. So first off is first, I want to delete all of this, guys, because remember, in order to be a great trader, you need to redraw your charts all the time. So I'm going to be drawing a new image, a new idea of what price is going to do. So let's get into that. All right, so we're going to look at the bigger picture, and I wanted to show you guys why this is important. So we did have this key level, very crucial level in the market where we're respecting price. So price did not break up above structure as much as this. You see how much wick rejections, you see how much times the bulls tried to break up towards the bears, but the bears were stronger and the price sentiment still broke below structure. As much as we wanted to, we seen a lower low and we seen this beautiful formation. And now when we look left of structure, we are seeing like a double top formation, giving us another confirmation price was going to fall. And this is where a lot of my students made their money. Why? They knew that price is not breaking above structure. We had a wick rejection, beautiful sell-off, and this was the sell-off that happened. Now we're going to look at structure and see what is the future price action and where it is truly going to go. So my other students did get into a beautiful trade here as well, and this was the trade that I was talking about. Draw it out like this just because the volume and how much touches we're getting, it is looking very accurate. We got 1, we got 2, we got 3, and now we have a retest and a confirmation. As much as you want to know, you need 3 touches to confirm a trend line and 3 touches on top as well to confirm it as well. So guys, look at this. We have many touches. This is a confirmed pattern, and the breakout did occur. So the breakout is going to take full profits towards the bottom, and when we take the profits right here, this is where it's trying to go. Looking left of structure, this is a great zone in the market. We identified before that we're going to look to buy our Ecomi tokens. Why do I think 0.001362 is going to be a key level? Not because of this pattern alone. There is another pattern showing me this can happen. Why this is going to happen? We're going to look right of structure and see what the market condition is before we look to sell. So crucial, guys, remember, it's not financial advice. This is my advice, what I give to myself and to my students and how I trade. We're going to look at this key level right here. We're not taking, repeat once again, we're not taking any orders to the downside until this key level is broken. So 0.001511 is broken. If we do not see it getting broken and we do see a wick, we're not getting into a trade. We want to see a breakout. We want to see a retest, confirmation that this level was support, becoming resistance. Then we can look to sell. The reasons why I do believe there is going to be a good sell once this level is broken, repeat, once this level is broken. It looks like it's getting broken now, not because of this level, because there was a pattern being broken. And I'm going to show you guys what pattern I'm going to talk about. First, we're going to go into the parallel channel right here. We're going to cut it through, go to the top, and that is going to be my parallel channel sideways. And this is the action that I'm trying to take. This is going to be a bearish flag. So this bearish flag is looking like it's going down. Looks like we do have a slight breakout. I do not want to get into that trade once again until this zone is broken and met. We need the zone to be met and broken in order for me to take this beautiful trade. So the reasons why I'm saying this, if I take the length of this pole and put it to the breakout of this, where does it fall? Exactly, once again, it falls towards our key level. Double confirmation that this is trying to say it's going to fall the ascending triangle, and also the bear flag is going to fall at the same zone. Itself is giving confirmation this is where your buy limits need to be, and a lot of people are going to put a little bit higher and even higher and higher. Reasons why, because a lot of people are going to stock up on this video. They're going to try to put it at this level. This is such a key level that I'm going to be looking to buy. If prices do go up, I'm going to take a beautiful beautiful move to the upside. We're going to take full profits, maybe even before this, and try to take 1, 2, and 3. And if it does break above this structure, we're going to take another trade and we're going to keep going, guys. This is such a beautiful strategy and a beautiful plan that you could do yourself. And of course, 0.001359 is going to be our levels that we're going to start to put our buying limits. If prices do break this, guess what? It's going to go all the way to the bottom and we're going to hedge another trade and we're going to get into a sell. But this is a level where you should look to buy. Reasons why it is such a key level, guys. As much as we don't want to see this, this is a key level, and because the price goes there, we're going to get a token for a really low price. And this is what I'm doing. This is how I'm going to do structures. But first of all, what I'm going to do is wait for the structure of 0.00150 to be broken. Once it's broken, wait for the breakout retest, get into that confirmational move, and this is going to be the strategy that I'm going to be making a ton of money. If we get into a sell here, the real problem is this structure held for a while, guys. If this structure does hold and we're taking our sells here, you're just taking off a pattern. That's really wrong. You want to take it off a pattern and a zone. The zone is going to be worth more, especially because the duration of the zone is very, very important. And this is what you need to start putting into contrast when you're starting to be a trader. So this right here is 9 days and 23 hours. So I do want to respect this zone. I do want this 9-day zone to be broken. Once it's broken, look for your sells. Great trade. If prices do break up, you could look for your buys, but you want to hedge your trade. If this channel does get broken, you could look to buy, but the only place that I'm going to be looking to buy is above this structure. My buying orders will be 0.00156. That is the extra confirmation that's going to go up. Why? Because looking left of structure, this was a place in the market where we had a lot of support, and this would be a trade to the upside. What I like to do, give you guys the opportunity to hedge your trades. My stop loss could be just below structure, my take profit all the way towards the top, and this would be somewhat of a one-to-one trade, 1.23. But of course, I'm going to be moving it every single day when I see profits going up, and I'm going to mitigate my risk and bring it all the way to break even. This is how I stay profitable even when crypto is going down. The other way I'm going to be doing it, if I'm taking a trade here, this is going to be my short. Look for my retest confirmation, take profit all the way to the bottom. Stop loss, I can make it a little bit tight all the way to the top. And of course, I'm going to do the same thing. This is going to be a 1.39 to 1. And of course, I'm going to bring it down each time price goes down. And if I do get confirmation this is a key zone, then I'm going to just bring it a little bit tight. And when it goes at least halfway, then I'm going to bring it to break even and we're going to lock in all of our profits. This is such a great trade, guys. If you are just being an investor, put your buy limits around these levels right here, 0.00135. And if you are looking to be a scalper and you're looking for the structure of 0.00156 to be broken, look for your confirmation retest to get into your short buys, take full profits. But remember, guys, make sure to take 3 profits during the run. Reasons why: in case it does reverse, you're taking as much profits as you can. Look, I've been doing this for so long. I've been trading crypto for so long, even Forex, guys. This is something that is super easy, but of course you got to make it make sense. I do try to make my videos really easy for you guys to understand, but of course there's more into it. I don't need indicators or anything like that. The fundamentals of Japanese candlesticks and how to read patterns and look at your zones and your levels, that's what's going to help you from being an average trader to a really great experienced trader. Hope you guys do enjoy this video and you do like the update. This is what I'm going to be doing. This is the levels that I'm going to be looking at. Of course, I'm going to be stacking my Omi token. Why? Because I do believe, once again, the Omi token is going to do a lot of amazing things. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, take it easy and John out. Peace.